The invoice function is for you to manage all outgoing and incoming invoices, as well as generate new invoices to go out to clients. You can connect your Clarc account to Xero to synchronize all invoices on both platforms in real time by clicking the Connect to Xero button at the top here. As you can see, we can sort through our invoices through their status tabs as draft, awaiting payment, paid, and overdue. To help you get started, let's create a new invoice by clicking at the button at the top right here. Once we're at the invoice creation page, first we need to fill in the basic information, being the project. Then we can set a due date for our new invoice and decide whether it's tax inclusive or exclusive. Before we get into adding new line items, I will just quickly show you how to connect your contract or agreement to this project. The contract button at the top right here allows you to upload a document that attaches it to this project. In this case, it is our agreement for architectural services. To upload a new document, simply click the Upload Contract button. This will then assign that contract to this project so that anytime you're adding a new invoice, you'll be able to access this quite easily to be able to refer back to your contract while billing for different amounts. Now, as you may have noticed, when we selected our project, a separate window to the left here opened up. This is our budget information. If you followed along with our project setup videos, you may have learned about stages and budgets that allow you to keep track of your project's progress. In invoicing, this information is displayed for you to accurately bill according to your budgets, and this is updated in real time according to how much has already been invoiced. For instance, we can see that for concept designs and feasibility, we've already sent an invoice out for $3,000 of our $6,000 fixed fee budget. And if we wanted to then bill for the second half of that budget, we can select the concept and designs and feasibility stage, add a description, say 50%, and then define the quantity and amounts that we want to bill for. $3,000. And we can see it updated here in the bar graph. We can see our already billed amount in current items, which is in this current invoice, and our total budget. We can see this will now fill our entire budget bar. If you wanted to bill for hourly work, you can instead select the time entry report to be able to import the time directly from your team's timesheets. We can select the date range we want to import our time for, say for the last couple of months. We get a preview of how many hours this person has put into this project according to the stages we've selected to bill for. For this, we may only want to bill for our hourly rate stage. We can see that this person has put in 8 hours of work towards hourly, and we can decide whether we want to use their individual hourly rates for this import. Importing that in, we'll put in a quantity of hours that they've carried out, 8, we can see from our preview and now in our invoice. The unit price will be their hourly rate charge, and then that tallies up to our $1,600 amount, adding to our total of $5,290, including our 50% deposit charge. You can add as many line items as you want to your invoice, and you can also attach additional information, such as previous invoices that you're on invoicing for, or receipts for deliverables. You can do that by clicking the button at the top here to add attachments to your invoice. Any attachments that you add can be sent out with the invoice when you approve and send. Once you've completed your invoice, you can save it as a draft down the bottom here to edit again later. You can approve the invoice for review and sending it to your client at a later date, or if you click the drop-down arrow, we can approve and send immediately. When we go to send our invoice, we're going to be presented with this window. This lets us edit the message we're sending to our receivers. In this case, our client is the receiver with any other CC'd parties. If we wanted to add more receivers to this invoice, we can simply type their emails or add from our contact list. We can request a confirmation to our own inbox as well. Once we're happy with the email that's sent out, we can go ahead and click send. Now that person's going to receive that invoice in their inbox, and once it's been paid, we can come back to edit the status. Follow on with the next video to see how received invoices work in Clarc.